Hi students, today we will see basic proportionality theorem. It is known as BPT. Now, statement of the theorem is if a line parallel to a side of a triangle intersects the remaining sides in two distinct points, then the line divides the sides in the same proportion. Now, here they given the figure. Name of the triangle is triangle ABC. Side AB and side AC contains the point P and Q. If you will see in this figure, side BC is parallel to the line L, which intersects side AB in point P and side AC in point Q. Now, from the theorem, we will write the given things. In triangle ABC, line L parallel line BC and line L intersects AB and AC in point P and Q respectively. Means if a line parallel to a side of a triangle intersects the remaining sides in two distinct points. This is the given thing. To prove means the part after then. Then the line divides the sides in the same proportion. So from this figure, to prove is AP upon PB is equal to AQ upon QC, that we have to prove. For proving this theorem, here we did one construction, that is, draw segment PC and segment BQ, or join point P and C means PC, point B and Q means BQ. This is our construction. Now we will see the proof of this theorem, BPT. Here you will get the two triangles, triangle APQ, which is upside the parallel line, and another triangle we are taking, that is triangle PQB. These two triangles, if you will see, then they have the equal heights. That is height PQ. So we will write according to the ratio of the areas of two triangles. If heights are equal, then the areas are in the proportion of their bases. Therefore, area of triangle APQ upon area of triangle PQB is equal to AP upon PB. For that, we will write the equation 1, and reason is areas proportionate to bases. And another triangle we will consider, that is area of triangle APQ upon area of triangle PQC is equal to AQ upon QC. This is our equation number 2. Here also the reason is areas proportionate to bases. Now if you will see, PQ is the common base of triangle PQB and triangle PQC. Segment PQ is parallel to segment BC. Hence, triangle PQB and triangle PQC have equal heights. Therefore, we can write that area of triangle PQB is equal to area of triangle PQC. This is our equation number 3. If you will see the equations 1, 2 and 3, we will get that area of triangle APQ upon area of triangle PQB is equal to area of triangle APQ upon area of triangle PQC. So, if left hand sides of both the equations are equal, then right hand sides are also equal. Therefore, we can write that AP upon PB is equal to AQ upon QC. We had written these from the equation 1 and 2. Now, you have to write this theorem in your notebook. Next to that, they given the converse of basic proportionality theorem. Converse means here the part after if of the basic proportionality, it will change to part after then, and part after then it will come part after if. So the statement of the theorem is, if a line divides any two sides of a triangle in the same ratio, then the line is parallel to the third side. Now again we have to see the figure for that, figure number 1.18. Here they given that in figure 1.18, line L intersects the side AB and side AC of triangle ABC in points P and Q respectively. And what is given? AP upon PB is equal to AQ upon QC. Hence, line L parallel segment BC. This theorem can be proved by indirect method. Means first of all we have to assume that line L is not parallel to segment BC, and then prove that line L parallel to segment BC. You have to try this. Now they given one activity. You have to solve this activity as per the instructions given below. First, draw a triangle ABC. Then you have to bisect angle B and name the point of intersection of AC and the angle bisector as D. After that, you have to measure the sides. AB, how much centimeter is there? Then BC, AD and DC in centimeters. Then after that, you have to find the ratio of AB upon BC and AD upon DC. You will find that both the ratios are almost equal. Then bisect remaining angles of the triangle and find the ratios as above. You can verify that the ratios are equal. Means if you will draw the angle bisector of side AB as well as side BC, whatever ratios you will get, it will be equal. Now next to that, we will learn the property of an angle bisector of a triangle. Here they given the statement of the theorem. The bisector of an angle of a triangle divides the side opposite to the angle in the ratio of remaining sides. So here from figure we will write the given things. Here they given the triangle ABC. In triangle ABC, bisector of angle C intersects segment AB in the point E. Therefore, we have to prove that AE upon EB is equal to CA upon CB. This is known as the angle bisector theorem. Now here they did the construction that draw a line parallel to ray CE passing through the point B. Extend AC so as to intersect it at point D. You can see this in figure number 1.20. Now we'll see the proof of this theorem. Ray CE parallel ray BD. Ray CE parallel ray BD, and AD is the transversal. Then here angle ACE and angle CDB are the corresponding angles. Now when we will take BC as a transversal, then angle ECB and angle CBD, these are the alternate angles. But they given that angle ACE is congruent with angle ECB. So from equation number 1, 2 and 3, we can write that angle CBD congruent angle CDB. If we'll consider the triangle CBD, then here side CB is congruent with side CD. Reason is side opposite to congruent angles. Therefore, we can write that CB is equal to CD. Now, we'll consider the triangle ABD. Here, segment EC parallel segment BD from construction. Therefore, by basic proportionality theorem, we can write AE upon EB is equal to AC upon CD. This is our equation number 5. If we will see equation 4 and 5, then we will get that here CD is equal to CB. Therefore, in place of CD, we will write CB. Therefore, AE upon EB is equal to AC upon CB. So, we have proved this angle bisector theorem. Here in your book, they given for more information, write another proof of the theorem yourself. What you have to do? See here. Draw DM perpendicular AB and DN perpendicular AC. Use the following properties and write the proofs. You have to write this proof yourself. First is the areas of two triangles of equal heights are proportional to their bases. And second one, every point on the bisector of an angle is equidistant from the sides of the angle. So, we will see just only the converse of angle bisector theorem, that is, if in triangle ABC, point D on side BC such that AB upon AC is equal to BD upon DC, then ray AD bisects angle BAC. Now next to that, they given the property of three parallel lines and their transversal. Previous year, we had seen these properties. Just they given the activity, you have to do it in your notebook. Write the activity in your notebook by using the following instructions. Draw three parallel lines. Here they given the three parallel lines, line L, line M and line N. Label them as L, M, N. Then they draw the transversal T1 and T2. AB and BC are intercepts on transversal T1. PQ and QR are intercepts on transversal T2. Find ratios AB upon BC and PQ upon QR. You will find that they are almost equal. Means here we will get the, by this we will get the property of three parallel lines and their transversals as the ratio of the intercepts made on a transversal by three parallel lines is equal to the ratio of the corresponding intercepts made on any other transversal by the same parallel lines. Means if three lines are parallel and there are two transversal, whatever intercepts made by these three parallel lines and two transversals are in equal ratios. That is known as the property of three parallel lines and their transversal. Now we will see the theorem. Again I will read the statement of this theorem is, The ratio of the intercepts made on a transversal by three parallel lines is equal to the ratio of the corresponding intercepts made on any other transversal by the same parallel lines. Now here they given line L parallel line M parallel line N. Then T1 and T2 are the transversals. Transversal T1 intersects the lines in point A, B, C, and T2 intersects the lines in points P, Q, and R. Therefore, we have to prove that AB upon BC is equal to PQ upon QR. For that, here we did one construction, that is join the points P and C, and here one more point is there which intersect line M in point D. So here proof is draw segment PC which intersects line M at point D. Now we'll consider the triangle ACP. If you will see the triangle ACP, then here BD parallel AP. So by basic proportionality theorem, we can write AB upon BC is equal to PD upon DC. This is our equation number 1. If we'll consider the triangle CPR, then here DQ parallel CR. Therefore, again by basic proportionality theorem, in this triangle we can write as PD upon DC is equal to PQ upon QR. This is our equation number 2. Therefore, from 1 and 2, we can write as AB upon BC is equal to PD upon DC is equal to PQ upon QR. From 1 and 2. Here PQ occurs 2 times, so we had PD upon DC occurs 2 times, so we had written it 1 time only. Therefore, we can write as AB upon BC is equal to PQ upon QR. Hence, we proved the theorem. Now, we will see, remember this basic proportionality theorem. In triangle ABC, if segment PQ parallel segment AC, then the ratio is AP upon BP is equal to QC upon BQ. Converse of this is, see for that figure number 1.26, that is in triangle PQR, if PS upon SQ is equal to PT upon TR, then we can say that segment HT parallel segment QR. Next to that, we had seen the theorem of bisector of an angle of a triangle. That is, for that we have to consider here figure number 1.27. Theorem of bisector of an angle of a triangle. If in triangle ABC, BD is bisector of angle ABC, then we can write as AB upon BC is equal to AD upon DC. Next to that, we had seen the property of three parallel lines and their transversal. Here we will see in figure 1.28 property of three parallel lines and their transversals. If line AX parallel line BY parallel line CZ and line L and line M are their transversals, then AB upon BC is equal to XY upon YZ. For today it is enough. You have to write all these properties in your notebook and solve the exercise based on this. Till that time, be safe at your home. Thank you.